Let's take a look at the All-State Playoff Predictor. And this week, Texas goes between the hedges and takes on Georgia. We have talked about, you see the FPI chance to win. Georgia a little bit. Maybe you can get them the home field advantage there. Whether or not this is a must-win situation for Texas, I think, depends upon what else can happen. It would go a long way for Texas and Coach Sark to go in there and get a win, though, right?
It would definitely. But I just, Heather, and what we're saying, it does feel like the committee is setting up Texas. If there is a 3-loss football team to make it, they would be the one to do it. Right? And of course, if it is a Georgia victory or if it is a victory over Texas A&M to end the year, I think that would be the big factor in it. Why you smile when I say that?
Well, does it matter how they lose? What if they get smacked by Georgia?
See, I think that is important, but I still feel like there is a setup, for them to have that success.
I feel like how you win and how you lose is very important. And right now, what we're seeing from Georgia is that I think they're playing their best ball of the year. The way they played against Mississippi State, I mean, you were down 7 points, and this was the week where we expected to see quite a bit of upsets. But there really wasn't too much of that as we expected from Georgia, from Alabama, and Oregon, right? So the way that Georgia played in this game, down 7-0, and then they just put the foot on the gas and did not let up. I think Georgia has shown us that they can beat you in many different ways. They can run the ball, they can throw the ball, they can play defense, they can stop the run, they can do all these different things. And Gunnar Stockton has gotten better throughout the season.
Yeah, no doubt.
I love how they've matured as a team. They're resilient as a group, and they play hard-nosed football.
And he's still one of the best coaches in the game, right? I mean, if we had to say who's the best coach in college football, it's Kirby. That is an extra bonus point to them.
I ask you this question. I know we played the game of Georgia-Alabama. The Alabama ended up beating Georgia, but Alabama, to me, right now, can only beat you in one way, with Ty Simpson and throwing the ball. They haven't shown us that they can run the ball. In this moment right now, which team would you not want to see more, Georgia or Alabama?
Oh, that's a good question. I think, honestly, I still think it's Alabama.
Okay, you wouldn't want to see Georgia. You wouldn't want to see Alabama more than Georgia right now, with the way that they're playing right now.
I do think Alabama has the better defense overall.
Okay.
I do think that they have some rising stars. They have stars already at every level, right? And Nikhai Hill-Green played his best game of his career at Alabama last week. The rest of the linebacker crew has been phenomenal, right? And then you got this guy, Yanzer Pierre, who is really emerging as like their number one pass rusher. So that's where I feel like Alabama, I feel a little bit more confident with them as an overall team, right?
Okay.
Now, that being said, Georgia's ability to pound the rock, I feel like is kind of like, you know how I feel about that. When you can run the football, I feel that much better about you as a football team. And they can do it.
There's other teams we got to talk about. We still haven't gotten to Oregon.
We can keep talking about the SEC. I'm cool with that.
We haven't dove into Texas Tech.
We'll keep it in the SEC because while other leagues have kind of just continued to beat up on each other, the SEC just sends its best teams out there week in and week out, and they keep on winning. So that's a good recipe for getting 4, 5, maybe 6 teams into the field of the college football playoff. I doubt 6, but maybe 5 teams. Alabama and Oklahoma play this weekend as well in another massive SEC showdown.
Such a huge game. What's going to happen if
Alabama? I know. Well, Alabama, as you see, FPI gives them a huge chance to win. I picked Oklahoma to win this game because I want to see some chaos. And I do think that their inability to run the ball hurts them, and I think that defensive line can get to Ty Simpson. Although, having said that, we've seen how he has done under pressure this year. Sometimes it's almost better than when he has a clean pocket back there. What do we make of this game?
We know Oklahoma's got a really good defense. The problem is that the offense side of the football, it's just there's nothing to it. There's no substance to it. When I watch them on film, I just don't see a lot that really makes defenses nervous. Right, and John Mateer and his hero of football, it's been working. I think that all that stuff comes to an end this weekend. So I really do believe that Alabama is that much better of a football team. I do think Oklahoma's defense will keep them in it, probably till about late in the third quarter. But then I feel like Alabama will be able to assume control of this.
Wonder if that guy's healthy too. You just saw limping.
That's a big part of it too. It absolutely is. But there's no doubt, right, that there is one guy, Brent Venables, in this college football world. He will risk it all, right?
What's the recipe? What's the recipe for it?
I was just going to get to that. Yeah.
Send in the patrol every single play.
Pressure. Oklahoma right now, 3rd in the country in sacks. They got 33 in them. And then when you talk about stopping the run, 2nd in the nation. They're going to do the things that they do the things well on defense that Alabama can't do well.
Yeah.
Right? So you're going to have that going against. I think some strip sacks are going to be huge in this game. You give that offense some short field position. You use some misdirection with John Mateer's legs. You're able to get some quick scores, get some field goals. Those things take care of the ball against this Alabama defense.
Yeah.
And I think they can pull off this upset with that way. That's a formula.
No doubt.
Time of possession is a big part of it.
100%. And for as good as the defense is, they had not turned over their opponents very much. We saw that change a little bit against Tennessee.
Yeah, good.
All right, let's move it along here. A huge one in the Steel City. College Game Day going to Pitt, Notre Dame this weekend. Notre Dame with a big chance at winning this game. In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't mean a whole lot for the Pitt Panthers. It means everything for Notre Dame.
Yeah, it does. And I think Notre Dame is the better football team. And I am excited to just see Heinschel, the young quarterback for Pitt, up against the secondary. He's undefeated. He's playing great. He's seeing the field well. He's very dynamic with his arm. He's creative. But it is the Notre Dame defense to me that has been one of the more improved units in all of college football these past few weeks. And it starts with the secondary. I think the Pitt Panthers are going to have a hard time passing it effectively against this talented secondary.
Yeah, it's going to be the Notre Dame defense making all the they got to make the right plays against this Pittsburgh offense, but I'm looking at this guy right here, number 4. You see the way that he's running the ball? Jeremiah Love, just give him the rock, stand back, and just watch fireworks.
Go.
He's kind of been forgotten about a little bit. After those first 2 games, I feel like folks have kind of almost left him in the backside. I mean, coming in, he was like one of the Heisman favorites, but then we saw him get stopped a little bit at Miami. Well,
nobody knows where to find Notre Dame games, first of all, right? So that's a big part of it, okay? So, we'll just leave it at that. All right.
No, we can find Notre Dame games.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing some of his best ball of the season. Right now, I think they've found more of their identity on offense.
Yeah.
But just lean on those guys. Lean on those 2 running backs. And everything should be okay.
We see you guys in the chat. Make sure you check out ESPN.com/All-State Playoff Predictor. You can check out your team's chances at making the college football playoff, as well as using the tool and pros as well. So don't forget, we also have 2 shows every single Saturday on ESPN's college football YouTube page. Start off your day. Countdown to game day, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, straight up to 9 o'clock at the start of college game day. And then we have got you covered late night, 11 p.m. to midnight Eastern, although, to be fair, we usually go way over that time. So on the college football show every single Saturday streaming live. And then, as always, you can watch us on replay.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them know.